Imagine you're on a blistering August morning in Boston, the air thick and suffocating. Elite marathoners are hitting mile 20, their legs heavy, their lungs gasping, not from lack of muscle or heart, but because their brain is screaming enough. What if the limit isn't your body but your mind? That brain signal might be where endurance truly is tested. So what if we could hack that signal, push the boundary of what feels possible? For decades, everyone thought endurance was all about muscles or lungs. But science flipped the script, pointing straight to the brain as the ultimate gatekeeper of how far you go. Take David Blaine in 2010, buried under 3 feet of ice for over an hour. His body was shivering, muscles screaming, but his brain kept him alert, delaying his body's shutdown. Hutchinson uses this bizarre stunt to show how the brain monitors distress signals and decides when to pull the plug, not pure muscle exhaustion. Think of your brain like a thermostat, not a gas gauge. It doesn't just run until your muscles run out of fuel. It regulates effort to avoid damage. This neurological governor tweaks how hard you push moment to moment, preventing you from utterly frying your system before the finish line. Here's the kicker: this brain governor isn't fixed. With the right training and mental cues, you actually push this thermostat higher. Elite athletes use subliminal messaging and targeted brain conditioning to dial down fatigue perception, proving your mind's limits are malleable. Ever hit that point where your legs feel fine but you want to quit? That's mental fatigue sneaking in. Hutchinson dives deep into how psychological exhaustion rewires your performance mid-race. In a famous experiment, professional cyclists pedaled on stationary bikes with fresh legs, but after cognitive tasks designed to induce mental fatigue, their power output dropped significantly. Their bodies were ready, but the brain's tiredness made easy efforts feel crushing. Mental fatigue acts like a filter that makes effort feel heavier, turning a walk in the park into a slog through quicksand. Your brain's interpretation of effort, not physical capability, dictates how far you push, revealing endurance as much mental as physical. But here's the win. Simple tricks like motivational self-talk, inspirational music, or even subliminal cues can reverse this mental drag. Athletes use mind hacks to reboot motivation mid-event, transforming perceived barriers into manageable thresholds. If your brain calls the shots, how do you train it? Hutchinson uncovers cutting-edge mental training techniques that athletes now swear by and anyone can tap into. Elite runners have experimented with subliminal messages played during training. Words like strong or push flash so fast they don't register consciously, but affect the subconscious, raising tolerance to fatigue without even realizing it's happening. More extreme, electrical stimulation on brain regions involved in motor control. Studies show these jolts can increase endurance output by altering the neurological signals sent to muscles, basically tricking the body into working harder longer. Imagine with wires what coaching can do. Visualization goes beyond hype. Athletes mentally rehearse pain tolerance, walking through race scenarios where pushing past discomfort is normal. Neuroimaging confirms this rewires neural circuits to reduce perceived pain, making real-life suffering feel less threatening. Back at that Boston Marathon, when your muscles scream to stop, it's really your brain negotiating your fate. The good news, unlike your muscles, your brain's limits are flexible. Next time you feel like quitting, try a simple mental hack. Pick a word that fuels you: strong, steady, or go, and whisper it to yourself. Just like that, you're pushing the invisible boundary of endurance. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.